6 guys a night? You ever hear of a woman who sleeps with 6 guys a night? You're about to. Let's go.
Sleep with six guys a night. So like, would you slot them in like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m.?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And then I would even, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'd say I would even like have like my backup guys to where it was like, if this guy didn't come tonight, then I would invite this guy. And then if he did come, if the first guy did come, then I'd tell the other guy, oh, I'm busy. Like I can't, make it or whatever. So that like,
did you have a spreadsheet, like an Excel?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I had to write people's names down because it got like so insane. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the most amount of men you've hooked up with in a 24-hour period?
Probably like...
a little closer to
Oh, sorry. Probably, I think 6 is like the most.
6 is the most?
Yeah.
But was that pretty regular to have 6?
That wasn't the regular, no.
Oh, that was just... Okay.
Yeah, that was when I was like,
okay.
I was
Can we
like
stop
really
here before everybody loses their lunch? I'm sitting here like my stomach is coming up. Honestly, here, look.
Nasty.
All right, that's what I was going to do a couple, but you know what? You got to hear it live. Nasty, 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 nasty. 6 guys in one night. First of all, that sounds like it might hurt. I'm just saying that's like a lot going on. Secondly, I'm curious about the hygiene component of this as well. Brian, you got to ask more questions. I need more answers. Like, for example, do you shower in between? Is there a period of time where you, think about how disgusting this all is. By the way, later you're going to find out from that girl. She says that she doesn't use protection in the process. She was not using protection. So can you just imagine that you're a guy rolling in there? Let's say, by the way, that you're a guy who's rolling in there, cheating on a girl. Let's say you got a good girl at home. You're doing something naughty that you shouldn't be doing. You roll in there. Literally. And there's all that going on, and there's 4 or 5 guys before you, no protection. This is nasty stuff. Come on. Now, and she admits to being a sex addict, mind you. So this is an extreme position, but I'm highlighting it because see how she's talking about it? Oh, do you have a spreadsheet? This is serious damage. Serious damage. Let me ask you a question. Let's say this girl recovers from all of this and enters a new stage of life. Let's say at 35 you meet her and she's a completely different person, living a very different life. How does a man unsee all this? First of all, it's on video, right? So these women, I don't know. I don't know how they go on these shows and say these things knowing full well there's going to be record of it now. How do you unlive this reality? And how does a man ever look you in the eye and take you seriously, knowing full well that at one point you were making decisions to sleep with 6 guys in one night, nasty, no protection, admitting it, laughing, he, like it's a big joke. I mean, these women are not going to come back from this. They're not going to be able to, or they're going to wind up with guys that don't care, which are going to be low quality guys. You're going to tell me a quality guy is going to be able to forget all this? God. Okay. Let's go to number 2. This is the same girl. Before we dig into the real meat of the matter, because we're bringing on a simp boyfriend. It's insane what we're about to do. Before we do that, we're going to do number 2 because we need to know the body count of somebody that sleeps with 6 guys in a night. Do we not? I do. Let's go. Number 2.
I usually save this question for a little later on in the show, but do you have a sense of how many men you've slept with?
Yeah, it's honestly like 300 or anything. It's like 136, I think.
136? Okay.
Yeah. Which is a lot, but
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you I have like a million questions.
Yeah,
so
no, it's a crazy thing. People are like, what? Yeah.
Okay, and would you say that what's the most in like a week? Because you said 6 in a day in 24 hours. What about like a week? Yeah,
on average, it would probably be like if I wasn't like deep into it, like 2 to 3 times a week. But I was also like acting out. Like I would like
I can't. First of all, do you see Brian's face? He's like, what? He was not prepared, I think, for this level of insanity. And he's trying to be, to his credit, which I would not do. He's trying to be super polite. I realize he's a guy on there. He's talking to a bunch of young women. There's a certain component of that you have to tread carefully. But I wouldn't be tread so carefully. I mean, first of all, she's like, oh, it's not like 300 or anything. It's, it's just 136. 136 people inside the 7-Eleven of her body. Can you imagine? 100? Can you just compute that? Let your mind start to wander and start seeing 136 faces. Nasty! I cannot. I mean, I'm sitting here talking about women saying it's shameful. You got a body count of 15. 15 at, say, 23. This girl is young, and she's talking about 136 bodies. You imagine if she was walking around with 136 on her forehead? By the way, later on in the clip, she tells people that she lies sometimes and tells them she's a virgin. Interesting. So guys, just be aware of that as well, that some of these girls lie. Right? Maybe you're not sitting at home watching the whatever podcast, so you don't know. You don't know that the girl sitting across the table from you actually isn't a virgin and she has a body count of 136. And I'm telling you, you should be able to detect that based on behavior and whatnot, which is why I always tell you that if a girl is acting loose with her body, if she's disconnecting that sex from emotion, if she's eager to jump to the sack, if she's drinking, you observe the vibe. Because then if she comes out and is like, I'm a virgin, you're going to be like, yeah, okay, honey, and I'm a billionaire. Let's get to the next question. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one on Connect, you're going to click right here. Let's get to talking.